Happy Tuesday. Hope you're feeling blessed and refreshed. I'm back again with another one, and today I'm live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Tuesday Talks. I'm excited to be here with you. Hey, you new, how are you today? Blue, how are you, sis? Developing Mind, how are you, sis? Hey, Jared, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So, as you can see from the title, today's um, Tuesday Talks, I'm going to be going with inflation again. We've been talking about inflation pretty often for the last few weeks. I think last week we kind of talked about other things, but um, inflation, if you don't know what that means, it just basically means a rise in costs, primarily food costs, gas prices, and with those hikes in food prices and everything, it affects um, how you spend your money, how you should save your money and how we should prepare and things like that. So, just like every Tuesday, I've been off for a minute, but I'm happy to be back. Every Tuesday, it's open panel, so I'll drop the link if anybody want to come up and chat. I'm gonna just wait a couple minutes and let a few people get in here. Hey, Rashonda, how are you, sis? Good to see you. Tamika, hey, hey. I hope y'all's day is going good. It is almost dark already with this daylight savings time. Um, I think I woke up late the next day, something like that. You know how I have your sleep pattern all off, but I know that we will get back into the groove of things soon. So today, like I said, I'm talking about inflation, but I really want to talk about inflation around the holidays since we are really close to Thanksgiving already. Can y'all believe that? Um, and then right after Thanksgiving comes Christmas. So when I think about the holidays, I think about the gifts, that you're going to be getting for other people, the celebrations, whatever that might be. Included with that celebration is the food and the decor. Um, Maybe you have to travel, and maybe you have to have someplace to stay when you travel, things like that. So we have to take all those things into consideration, when it comes to saving money or even, getting ahead of the game and shopping a little bit early. So, me personally, um, most of the time I try to be done by Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving. Um, it's been good for me for the last few years, but there was a time that I waited until the last minute. I waited until the month of December, maybe even a couple weeks before Christmas, and try to run out and find something for Nene. Not only Nene, we're going to talk about, I said Nene, like, for those of you who don't know, Nene is my 11-year-old. But, for whoever you might buy for, your kids, your grandkids, your parents, your aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever. Maybe you have a work thing where you exchange gifts, stuff like that. You want to think about saving money, especially around the holidays. So I'm going to look over here at the chat. Hey, Rudy, how are you? 504 in Houston. That's cool. Thank you for being here. Developing mindset, yes. I try to budget around the holidays. I buy gifts that I know people can use. Yeah, absolutely. That's really smart of you. I'm glad that you said that because that's actually on the list of things. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to look over here at the comments, as I talk, try to get used to going back and forth. But I appreciate y'all for being here. So, you know that, like I said, the holidays to me is the gifts, the travels, the celebrations, included with the celebrations, the food, the decorations. Um, I've learned a lot of things over the last few years about getting prepared for the holidays, and I'm still learning. I'm trying to encourage you while I encourage myself. So I just want to put that out there that I'm not any better than anybody else. I'm just um, trying to trying to give encouragement, trying to give motivation to get ahead of the game this time, if you haven't before. And it's not too late. And even if you have to make a future plan for yourself, the first of the year is coming to, make those type of plans too. So while we consider, the holidays being the best time of the year, it's also the most expensive time of the year. And with the holidays right around the corner, if you haven't already started buying gifts, like you said, or making traveling plans, or buying decorations, or um, just saving or being ready for that point, then you're going to find yourself in a pinch by the end of the year. So I just want to talk about some ways to make sure you have enough money saved up so that you can cover your holiday expenses, and so that you can make it a successful holiday, and to make it a easy, less stressful holiday. Because some of us, um, we suffer during the holidays. We might have some type of seasonal depression, or maybe we just feel like we got other things going on. That's just an extra stress that you don't need. Okay, so thank you for dropping my playlist. I appreciate that, Rashonda. Hey, Anne Marie, how are you, sissy? A lot of people go into debt around this time of year, so this is a great topic. Yep, thank you. Hey, Kathy B, how are you? Thank you for being here. So yeah. Um, even with the inflation on the rise in, especially with food and everything else, with fast food, with gas, like I said, people are still prioritizing holiday spending. So, that's something. Um, the holiday sales for this year are expected to rise between 6 and 8% from last year. That's from November 1st to December 31st, which is considered the holiday period. So that's about, um, I'm just reading here. It says the National Retail Federations. They said that it's up 238 billion since 2021. People are expected to spend 238 billion more than they did in 2021. That's a lot. So, hey Ken, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. That's a lot. And when it comes to getting prepared for the holidays, we want to try to calculate how much we're going to be spending. We want to try to plan ahead, and we want to try to be smart, and think about what could happen if you didn't plan for this time of the year. So if you want to try to calculate how much you would spend during the holiday season, think about how much you spent last year. Um, some people are big spenders during the holiday season, but other people prefer not to spend a lot of money. So just knowing how much you spent on, not only, when I say holiday again, how much did you spend on gifts? How much did you spend on travel, if you had to travel, decorations, food, and so on and so forth. A lot of people might just want to go to someone else's house to eat, but think of the fact that you might have to bring a dish, things like that all incorporate into the holiday season. Inflation this year in 2022 has been the highest in like 5 years. If people get ahead of the game, then you could probably save yourself the headache later. Another thing to do would be to make a list of the people that you plan to give for. You know, the the number of people that you are shopping for are mostly likely going to make up the largest portion of how much you're going to spend during the holiday. If you just have you and yourself, maybe your maybe your significant other or maybe your grandkids or your kids, then just count them first. Maybe at some point you have to not buy gifts for the friends and for the friends' friends and things like that. You just have to kind of stick to a smaller list. I mean, it would help instead of people just, instead of being out here just shopping and just getting anything for anybody, just think about the fact that you're going to need this money in the future. You're going to need this for food after the holidays. You're going to need gas during the holidays to get to people's house, and so on and so forth. And it's just as simple as writing it down, the people that you plan to buy for, and making like a column, like a spreadsheet type of thing. You can write that out right on a notebook paper. 3 columns. You got the column of who we're going to gift, what you're going to gift them, and how much it's going to cost, and then keep a running total and say, okay, for my immediate family right here, I want to spend $200 or whatever it might be. For my friends or for my office setting or whatever you're in, I want to spend $50, something like that, and just try to keep budgeting on that. Another thing that you want to do is you want to decide how you're going to celebrate. It's, like I said, a smaller gathering is going to be a lot less money. But if you're thinking about taking a vacation somewhere, or I'm looking at the comments, if you're thinking about taking a vacation somewhere, or maybe just doing something big that you've never done before, think about how much money are you going to have left later after that big thing is done, because the holiday is only going to last for a couple months. We still have to live after that. Make it a goal to say, okay, I'm going to spend this much money for the holiday season, and try to stick to it. And it's likely that you'll have to revisit that goal. You know, it might go up, it might go down, but you want to be comfortable in making those changes. You want to be comfortable in stretching your budget a little bit, either up or down. You don't want it to hurt. So let me look over here at the comments. Everybody's saying, hey, I don't think I missed anybody. Thank you all for being here. Share if you can. A fat ninja appears. Hey, fat ninja, how are you? Facts. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So y'all feel me. So there are 5 ways that you can start saving for the holidays. Anybody have any ideas on how you start saving for the holidays before I get started? Um, Anybody? And like I said, I will drop a link if anybody want to come up, but otherwise I'm just gonna keep talking. So start months in advance. That's a good one, T. Thank you for that. I was just about to say that. Put extra money away each check a few months prior, right? Exactly. Okay. Let me drop the link. Hold on. So I was gonna say, in the perfect world, people would make it a habit to save for the holidays throughout the year. We know that the holidays are coming every year. We should just put that money away each month. And during like the holiday season, stuff like that, they have special bank accounts, or even just all year round, they have special bank accounts that will take so much of your money and put it into a Christmas fund, and then around November, December, you can go pull it out. So I'm gonna just thank you for dropping my playlist. Hey Odell, or I said Odell. How are you, Odom? I'm sorry. Good to see you. Okay, here comes developing mind. Hey,
Hey everyone. Hey sis.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good to see you. What do you have to say on this topic? Hi, Tiny.
I just wanted to say that starting months in advance. And then you can actually, I know for some banks they allow you to open up like a Christmas saving funds to set money aside just for the holidays. So when I think they started at the beginning of the year and you save up the whole year, and when it come time for Christmas, they let you take that money out, and that money is specifically for getting gifts. So that's another way.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Um, yeah. So I know for me, I usually do like gift baskets. Like spa stuff, bathroom stuff, kitchen stuff, stuff that I know people are like and use because one is kind of budget friendly, and then like I say, people really like stuff like that. So yeah.
that's really smart. I like that. Gift baskets. Okay, I'm gonna take that idea.
That's fine. That's fine. I usually do that for like any occasion, birthdays or whatever, the gift basket situation. So yeah.
Okay, I really appreciate you coming up. Hey, hey, say hi. Say hi.
Hey, Zizi.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to come up and share that. Okay. But thank you, sis.
Thank you so much for coming up. Hey,
You
Crash Leo, how are you? Okay. Hey, Frank G, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, we are going off inflation. So we were talking about now the 5 ways to, save money during the holidays. So we said that, there's Christmas funds that you can start early in the year. You can go pull money from. That's a good one. That's a really good one. And making gift baskets. I really like that. So Anne Marie also mentioned that saving a few months prior, and saving year round and a few months prior is very smart. Um, you know, you might say that you want to save $90 a month or less. If you're like me, you want to make sure that you're still going to have enough money for other things. So you want to make it realistic for yourself. You don't want to make it too far fetched, if you say. Um, so basically, I'm sorry, I'm looking over here. I'm blessed, about to get up and cook in a few minutes. How are you? Oh, I'm good. I can't complain. How are you, Mrs. P? Just came in. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, on average, when if you are the type of person who starts saving around maybe 4 months prior to Christmas or so, or celebration, let's just say holidays, because it's Thanksgiving and everything right now. Then if if you were to start 2 months earlier at about the 6 month mark, about August, July, August, you would save yourself $270. You know, and it just depends on if you're, let's just say, like I said, spending or keeping aside $90 a month for the holiday season. Hey, Grandma Patty, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So saving ahead of time, I know is far fetched for some people. It is not always possible, and like I said, I'm encouraging you. Why I encourage me? I'm not any better, especially if you have other financial obligations. But, if you didn't plan ahead this year, it's not too late right now. And then there's always next year to get back on track. It's not unrealistic to say, I'm going to make this plan for my life. I'm going to make this goal for my life. I'm going to, speaking it into existence is what you have to do. There's power in your tongue. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe it and watch it happen. So another thing to do would be to create a holiday budget. So once you figured out how much you spent last year, you finalized how much you want to spend this year, and you got your gift list, you got who you buy a gift for, how much you're going to spend. Now you want to create a holiday budget that breaks down that into a monthly savings goal. And, it's okay if you need to reevaluate that, how much you're going to spend for the holidays. Um, uh, what am I trying to say? What you wrote down, it's okay if you need to tweak that a little bit. You're supposed to. And sometimes you have to not buy for people that you're normally buying for. It's just what happens. And it's just um, if you're on a budget, if you're trying to keep it on a budget, because you still got to live after the holidays. Inflation is on the high right now. It's the highest it has been in 5 years. It's not getting any better. So now's the time to get it. You know what I mean? Um, and if you feel like, if you feel like you only make enough to pay your bills right now, you ain't got enough to save, something like that, then maybe we need to look at our current spending habits. Maybe I could save a few bucks here. Maybe I could save a few bucks there. And for some of you, this might be like, well, yeah, duh, I do that already. Well, yeah, but some people don't know that. So that's why I'm here to encourage. And I appreciate y'all. So, while me personally, I was crazy about DoorDash for 6, 9 months. I don't know. It might even been longer than that. I was crazy about DoorDash. But, while food delivery is convenient, paying the restaurants prices for the delivery fees, for the tips, for the extra work that they got to put in for the gas that's going into that person's car to bring it to you when you can just make it yourself, it's absurd, especially DoorDash. Like, I would not recommend DoorDash. But hey, Sleazy, how are you? Thank you for being here. Everybody saying hey. I hope I didn't miss nobody. Thank y'all. So, it might be easier said than done. Make it yourself. But that's why we are here on this platform as content creators. Some of us cook, some of us sew, some of us bake. We're here to help each other. So hop on here and learn from, anybody that you want. But I want to learn from somebody in my community. If I don't know how to do this or that, I want to try to, I'm going to go over to Crafty Leo and be like, she going to teach me how to bake because I don't bake nothing. So on and so forth. We don't really buy for adults. My husband and I don't really, but each other's gifts. And baby is a baby. We won't be out of much. I did purchase my husband something in August for Christmas. Oh, that's smart. That's very smart. I know a lot of couples that do that, especially if it's a big gift, but it's not much. Yeah, I was too. I used to order DoorDash like crazy. It's addicting, but I've been stopped. I know that's right. Y'all know about that DoorDash. So, um, another tip to save money is to look at your monthly subscriptions because a lot of times we are paying for stuff that we forgot we signed up for or something that you're not using, something like that. Um, Especially these movies and TVs and music and maybe it might be an editing app. Pixar, I looked up and Pixar is like I think it had charged me like $80 one time, and I'm like, you charging me $80 for? I don't even make good thumbnails. Like I don't use that. Y'all know this thing that charged me for a year, and I couldn't do nothing but just take my card off of there so it couldn't happen again. So check your subscriptions. I order every once in a while. Oh yeah, so that is what was I gonna say? Good self control, I guess, because at some point I was like, nope, DoorDash, just tripping. Oh, you're on my TV. I just can't tell, but I'm here. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Crafty Leo said yes. Check some subscriptions. I cook at home. I haven't did DoorDash at all. Really? That's smart. Hey, Miss V, how are you? Thank you for being here. I had like 3 editing apps I wasn't using. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, me too. That's a good one. The subscriptions. Oh man, yeah. Um. So yeah, you also want to look for ways to try to increase your disposable income. Like I said, if it feels like you only earn enough to cover your essentials, look for opportunities to earn extra income to help during the holiday season. Pick up a side hustle, especially if nobody wants to work anymore. So you can always pick up a little corner, gas station, whatever. Um, or you can even use this time. What I like to do is use this time to clear out clutter, stuff that we're not using, stuff that don't fit. I done made a whole pile. Y'all should see it. It's just in the room, just there, of stuff that we're not using, stuff that is still gently used, very nice. Eventually, it's going to go to be sold, during the warmer weather. And some of it will be sold on eBay. Um, yeah, we forgot about that stuff. You make sure I didn't miss somebody. Hey, BDBGP, how are you? Good to see you. Rudy says it's 5:27. I appreciate you. Yeah, y'all. So we having a good conversation. Like I said, it's open panel. So if you want me to drop the link, let me know. Hey, Shanita, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Look, if it wasn't for y'all, your kind words, your prayers, your uplifting, I wouldn't be here. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna just keep on pushing through. Nope, I get paper from them. I just use it. Oh yeah, okay. Everybody's saying, hey, Miss B, how are you? Uh, yeah, I didn't miss nobody. All right. Did I say hey, Shanita? Hey, Shanita. All right. So, like I said, resell those used items. Take it to the Goodwill. The only thing is, I don't like taking stuff to the Goodwill, is because they're just gonna sell it. I'd rather take it to the women's shelter, to the Salvation Army, something like that. If you have to take it somewhere like that. So, another thing to do would be to take advantage of sales. You don't have to wait until the holidays come around to start making. I think somebody said that. I think it was developing mine. I'm not sure, but sometimes if you just out, you. What I noticed in the last couple of years is that every other month or so we get paid an extra time. You know what I mean? If you get paid every week, you're gonna get you'll get paid 5 weeks in 1 month. If you get paid every 2 weeks, you're gonna get paid 3 times in 1 month instead of 2 times in 1 month. Did y'all know that? But anyway, that's a good time to take advantage, of sales and spending extra money um, as well as like Black Friday shopping, Cyber Monday shopping, small business Saturdays. I don't remember when that is. I'm gonna have to look that up for this year. I don't know, it might have passed, but you can save on gifts at that time as well. You can also sign up to get emails for your favorite places so that you don't miss out on a sales coupon. You can use that coupon to buy something nice for whoever. Hey, sister girl, how are you? Good to see you. Make sure I ain't miss nobody real quick. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Okay. We're doing good. So, yeah, like I said, take advantage of sales. Buying items on the off seasons too. Right now, if you got extra money, buy some stuff for the summertime. In the summertime, you got extra money, buy some stuff for the wintertime. It's very beneficial, guaranteed. And those totes is good for storage. The totes are on sale during the all times of year. You'll be surprised. You might get an orange tote, a black tote, something like that during the Christmas season because Halloween is past and now it's on sale. That I like to do. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? So the last thing that you can do is you can just set yourself up for the next year. Finding yourself a like a bank account, like I said, to take some of your money aside and put it away for Christmas for you, so you can go pull it out at the end of the year. I think developing mindset is to shop around for things before you just go buy it. Be mindful of who you're buying for. Hey, James Money, how are you? Thank you for being here. I I feel like I've seen you before. I don't remember, but it's always good to see a new face. Welcome. Don't forget shopping for the holidays. Thrift stores have nice stuff too. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, look, you said something now. Absolutely. Feeling good, Miss B says she feeling good. Okay, absolutely. Great tips. Thank you. Cocoa Butter Barbie. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It is always good to see a new face. I'm glad you're here. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to survive. You want to turn on that notification bell, okay? So you don't miss an upload. Hey, Ernesto, how are you? So, yeah, we've only been here for 32 minutes. I'm not going to keep it long because I want for those, some to come back on the replay. I think this is informative. If you feel the need to share, please share. Um, hey, Liz B, how are you? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Okay, so another thing I was going to say is I haven't really determined if it's cheaper to, um, buy everything yourself, you know, to cook for the holidays, your greens or your macaroni or your sweet potatoes mash or whatever, or if it's cheaper to have it catered. But there's a lot of places out there also who cater. So, and you actually might save a few dollars if you have maybe family coming in or something like that, and you just need a little bit extra, or maybe you just don't feel like cooking. Maybe you're in a circumstance where you can't afford to go to the store. That's another alternative. We've had Kroger holiday dinners before. We've had Cracker Barrel before. So there's other options. All right. So I appreciate you for sharing, Ms. B. Thank you. Thank you. So another tip would be to order online, order things ahead of time. Like now is not too early to go ahead and order for Thanksgiving if you know all the family's coming. And a lot of the places, even if you just put in an order, you might just have to put so much down, you know, so that you can go and pay the rest when that day comes. If you're ordering like a catered meal, something like that. Just some alternatives. But if you are going to be making your own meals, try to buy in bulk. You don't want to buy too much so that all the leftovers go to waste, but you want it to be enough for everybody, right? Buying in bulk early is going to help. Okay, feeling great. Okay, thank you, Anne Marie. Yeah, hopefully Terrence will come over here and tell me that himself. All right, so then another good thing to do is to buy a lot of paper products, if you can early. Like now's the time. Like I said, the holidays start November 1st and they go through December 31st. I personally, I really like artificial flowers. I don't know about anybody else. I was about to say I don't know about nobody else, but I really like artificial flowers, and I like to go buy the little jars from the Dollar Tree and spray paint them, and put my own flowers in them from the Dollar Tree, and just switch them out. If it's a different time of the year, colors have changed. I'm just gonna switch them out. Hey, Unique. How are you, sis? So that's just another tip. That's just another thing to do. And don't forget that, during different times of the year, other things are on sale. Check those sales after after the holiday seasons, because you can put that stuff in one of those totes that are on sale, put them in the closet, put them in the shed, put them in the garage, pull them out, and you use them again. Use them same decorations over and over. And I'm just saying, from somebody who might be cheap, cheap, cheapity cheap like me, you know? So at the end of the day, my message, like I said, I'm not going to carry it on too long. Yeah, she said, she said, developing mind says, I love artificial flowers. Yes. Unique speaking, everybody. So, the message today is basically, let's not get caught up in the holidays. The holidays meaning the gifts, the celebration, um, and the traveling. Let's not get caught up in spending all our money on that. Let's not forget that, for those of you who believe or not believe, I have lots of different subscribers, but this day is ultimately for Jesus Christ. So, while you want to celebrate, I'm not saying don't celebrate, but I'm saying be mindful. If you want to buy some things for the kids already have a bunch of toys that they got that is in 3 and 4 and 5 totes, and the totes are spread all across the floor, and you're already stepping on the Hot Wheels and carrying on. And don't go spending all your money on them toys, because it's just gonna make you mad. I'm just saying. I'm encouraging me too. Remember, and we've been dealing with inflation. It's the highest that it's been in 5 years. You got the bacon that went up, the eggs that went up, the chicken that went up. Now don't turn around and do all this for the holiday season and then not have no money left over when the holiday's over, because you still got to live. And all those people that then came down for the holiday is gonna go back to their life and they eggs and they milk and stuff, and you done used all yours. Now you ain't got no money to. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about. Kathy B said, "Yep, 100. Buy the kids books." Oh yes, that's a good one. We got a bookshelf. We love books. Absolutely. Yes, we got to be smart now. No more senseless spending, right? I know that's right. We have to be mindful of our spending, right? Hey, I'm encouraging me too. I'm not talking about nobody. To understand that if my words cut a little deep, it's because they're supposed to. It's a good thing, because we're family, and I'm supposed to just be able to just speak and you just feel it. That's it. Don't forget, sales start after. Exactly. Yes, books and learning toys, educational things. Yep, absolutely. And, as we approach the new year, January 2023, prices are still going up. Inflation is still happening. We still have to live. We still want to prepare and stockpile things like that if we can. I'm still working on that. Okay. We're in a food recession, if you think about it. I had some pictures to show y'all, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But um, yeah, our shelves are empty. Our food is depleting. It's not gonna magically reappear. We all still gotta live. And we wanna be smart. We wanna be mindful. You don't wanna have a great time during the holidays and buy everybody all these gifts and they're all excited, and then they go on back to their life, and now you have no food. Now it's time to pay the rent. I know someone who um, used to work in a office type of setting, and the rent was always late in December and January. I wonder why. The kids throw toys down and don't even play with them after they get them. I know that's right. They throw them right in the floor and run around to the next thing, don't they? Every year. Hey, Carlene, how are you? Unique says, the world wants us to be stupid with our money in such a way that we regret, resent, and feel guilty afterwards. We don't have to do what everybody else do. I know that's right. I buy my grandkids savings bonds to help prepare them for their future, says Sharonda. I said Sharonda. Rashonda, that is very smart. Can you adopt me, Rashonda? That's funny, but that's very smart. Yes, you're doing good. I can't complain. Good evening, the Rooks. How are you? I appreciate you for being here. So, like I said, you don't want to be left with no food, no shelter, all this and that because of the gifts that you bought or because of the extreme that you went through for the holiday season. Now, if you are good, you good, and you ain't got no complaints, then more power to you. We'll get there. We'll all get there. But I'm just trying to say that, buying early is definitely the way to go. And stockpiling and preparing is definitely the way to go. You know, if you think about it, some of us during the year, we might not have enough money to get the certain type of foods that we want. We might have to go for the cheaper version or eat the same thing over and over or, things like that, just so we can make it make sense. You know what I mean? So, yeah, y'all. Unique. I wonder if we ever think about how this world create all these holidays just to keep the economy moving and we just follow suit. Interesting. Yep, that's very interesting. I'll let that sit right there for a minute. Hmm. So there's just so many things that we could do, y'all, for ourselves. As I always say at the end of everything that I bring to you, you have to be true to yourself first before you can be true to anybody else. So prepare yourself. You are the wife of the house, the husband of the house, the woman of the house, the man of the house. Maybe it's just you in your house. Prepare and get your family in um, in preparation for what. I'll leave that for another live. So be true to yourself right now. Right now is the time. If you haven't done so already, shop early for the holidays and come back to this live and leave a comment and tell me in the next couple months that you did it and how great it felt. All right, you guys. So I've been here for almost 45 minutes. Unless anybody has anything that they want to say, I'm gonna close it out. Hey, how you doing, Steve? Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I forgot to put the banner up. But anyway, I think this live was a success. Okay, unique. Game changing and breaking curses in my household. One person started something one day in this world, and then now it's a holiday. Glad I know better. Yep, got a whole story behind that, right? I know you gonna bring it. I stopped by to give you a thumbs up. Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate that. Great live, sis. Thank you for being here. Great topic. Thank you. I'll watch the replay. I appreciate you. I know you will. Steve says, how are you? Okay, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Um, Stay encouraged, writing down your goals in your blue book with your blue pen, checking them off a little bit at a time because slow and steady wins the race, y'all. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye.